let me just write something real quick. Let's... Oh, what did they say? Dang it. Oh, they had the rebuke. We just had lands. How do we get out of here now? Back to the thing. Alright, so let's join. Oh, sweet. Quick. Sliced bread, air conditioning, flying machines. All of those sound right. Oh, I got a little barrel. I'm taking this fatal push. It's like 4 tickets still. Plus it's very good, so you know, there's that. Yeah, it's like 480. That's ridiculous. It's an uncommon. Alright, so anyway, we're black. I don't care about barrel. That guy can barrel his way to the next player, if you know what. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I'm right. Danny Death, what's going on, buddy? Why was the offline image sneaky? I've gathered you all here today. If I can't think of what a mob boss would say after that. Oh, Inspiring Statuary. I don't think that's a card we care about. Cruel Finality is a reasonable removal spell. I think we actually take the Finality. Scry 1 is interesting. There's not a lot of Scry in this set, is there? I like Mobile Garrison too. I'm going to do the voice every single time. Cruel Finality. I'm taking it. Scrapper Champion. More like Crapper Champion, am I right? I don't think I'm right there. It's actually a reasonable card. Might just take the Scrapper Champion. Actually curious how many packs I have now. I think I just got a bunch of packs because that's the second... I think I just won 2 drafts in a row. 6 Aether Revolts. No Kaladeshes. How do I have no Kaladeshes? I should have won a Kaladesh. Oh, I did. I won 1 Kaladesh. Okay, so sure. I'm going to take this Scrapper Champion, I think. I could take another Cruel Finality, but sometimes it just doesn't kill things. I like Sweatworks Brawler. Oh, that is a good read for Statuary. It's a 3-mana artifact that says tap, add 1 to your mana pool. That's actually an interesting interpretation. It is kind of like a mana rock. I'm going to take this Aether Poisoner. 2 energy is nice, especially with the Scrapper Champion. Look at this curve. We got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Gene Rico, Poisonee is who gets poisoned. So if you're a poisoner and I'm the Poisonee, then you're poisoning me. So, you know, just a little poison distinction there. I'm going to take this Enraged Giant because this guy is actually great. And there's nothing else in this pack that I really care about, so... Oh, memed. Nice. He's great with all our art. God dang it, Yoakum. Why are you like this? Alright. I've played Gremlin Infestation before. I wasn't super thrilled with it. I think it's fine. You put it on a dude, they take 2. Or you put it on an artifact, rather, they take 2. Like, you put it on a Prophetic Prism, they just take 2 for the rest of the game. If they get rid of it somehow, then we get a Gremlin. I think it's reasonable. There are some really good green cards still in this pack. Implement, Prey Upon. Actually, those are both middle-of-the-road green cards now. I don't think Prey is actually that good anymore. I'm going to just take the Gremlin Infestation and stick with the colors that we have here. Consulate Dreadnought. Every time I see this, I'm like, oh, cool. And that's it. That's where it ends. And I'm like, alright, moving on. Ravenous Intruder is a 1-2 that goes well with all our artifacts, like Yoakum said. Augmenting Automaton can be a little difficult in late game. It's also a 1-drop. We can improvise things with it. Frontline Rebel is also fun. Let's take the Frontline Rebel. We just want to make sure to get some tricks, because a Frontline Rebel without a trick is no Frontline Rebel. I'm going to take this Welder Automaton. Look, another Automaton. Make it say, oh, Automaton, Automaton, make it say, oh. Universal Solvent, not terrible. I've had someone play it against me, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty reasonable. Lathnu Sailback. I wonder if this card's 5-4 for 5 in red. Not terrible. I'm going to take the Universal Solvent. It just kills the thing. Comes down early, we can improvise. Oh, I actually like Sly Requisitioner a lot. We can improvise it when we sacrifice him like this, so this guy dies, we get 1/1s. Yeah, that's a good one. And it also fits perfectly on our little curve. Defiant Salvager. That's an okay dude. I'm going to take that guy. Destructive Tampering is actually good. Having a way to destroy art. Both of these modes are actually great in red decks. Creatures offline can't block and destroy an artifact. I'm okay with both. Automaton, do 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 do. Automaton, do 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 do. Automaton, do 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 do. Call for unity. Unity. Card's actually great. Just take Alley Strangler. There's literally nothing in this pack that's good for us, unfortunately. Green, green. Not going to have a second one. Green, blue, red. Blue, white, white. Ugh. 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 I have no idea what to take here. I have yet to open a Tezzeret or an Ajani, which is super sad. Or a Heart of Kieran. I haven't opened any of those cards. I'm just gonna take the Dreadnought here. Maybe. It's taken, I guess. Gonti's Aether Heart. Yeah, we're not really gonna have the energy for that, unfortunately. I think we're just another Enraged Giant. These guys are very good. In multiples, I can see them being even stronger. And it's uncommon, so our likelihood of getting another Aether Poisoner is fine. I'm just gonna take the Enraged Giant. Dark Intimations. Oh, Gifted Aetherborn is fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a nice one. I'm going to take that, saucy gentleman. We did win against the Jeskai Whale deck. Oh, Ricky with the 2-month resub. This is the first time I've seen since subbing. Bad timing, or are you avoiding with superhuman brain power? I can't discuss my superhuman brain powers. But yeah, it might be superhuman brain powers. Awkward. Oh, demolition over the Gifted Aetherborn? Are you guys crazy? But it's a Gifted Aetherborn. It's 2/3 Death Touch lifelink. I don't understand. Did you guys not see this guy? This pack is not as... I did notice. It was right over here. It was one of these, like, 2 or 3 cards. Yeah, I think it's actually Reservoir Walker. It fits on our curve. Gremlin Infestation again. Oh, I like a Resourceful Return, actually. Gets back Gifted Aetherborn and another card. We have a bunch of artifacts so far, which is fine. Yeah, let's take that. Another Cruel Finality. I sound like Witwix? I don't even know what that means. Who's Witwix? Why do I sound like this person? This entity. I think we're just taking the Alley Strangler here. Or Night Market Aeronaut. I'll take an Aeronaut. I'd like to have one Aeronaut in our deck. And we can just take this Alley Strangler instead. Seems good. Yeah, that's fine. And this pack is kind of meh. Guess we could just take Precise Strike. It is a trick. It's not a great trick, but it's a trick, I guess. Take Ravenous Intruder. Probably not playing it at this rate, but we do have Poisoner and Sly Requisitioner. Like, we could sack an artifact, make a token, sacrifice another token. Frontline Rebel we have Implement of Malice, or Filigree Crawler. I think it's Implement of Malice here. It's cheaper, goes better with our things. Ricky Spanish Fest, really appreciate you saying so. Well, there's a Wrangle deck? I mean, if we don't steal artifacts, though, it doesn't matter. We don't have a way to sacrifice creatures, do we? We do. I actually didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. That is unbelievable. Oh, the Dark Intimations came back. That's interesting. I'm just going to take that because it's cool and maybe we can play it. Gear Smasher actually seems good if we can get a bunch of prisms. Prophetic prisms, that is. And if we get like 2 prophetic prisms, maybe we just play this. They sack a dude, we get a dude back. They discard a card, we draw a card. Okay. I'm gonna take all these negates, apparently. We have 3 negates in our sideboard. That's funny to me. Another Bristling Hydra. Oh, Essence Extraction. That's probably what we want, right? Yeah, that's probably what we want. I'm gonna take this guy out for now. Assume we don't play it. Yeah, that seems fine. Brazen Scourge. More like Raisin Scourge. Man, a Fairgrounds Warden too? Hub does let me cast the Bolus spell, but I'm pretty sure Essence Extraction is better. We also have Reckless Fireweaver here, which is an option. I don't want too many 3-drops, but are there any 3-drops we can cut here? They're all pretty reasonable. Consulate Skygate's also not terrible. I don't think Hub is 2 ticks. That would be insane. Maybe it is. It actually feels silly if I passed it and it was 2 ticks. I don't know what to take here, so I'm just going to take Reckless Fireweaver, I think. Malphus Doorbuster actually seems fine in this deck. The energy is also nice for other things like Scrapper Champion, and Aether Poisoner. I also don't think there's anything else in this pack we're really too excited about. So yeah, that seems fine. Fits nicely on the curve. Fateful Showdown, I don't think we'd play it, but it's literally one of the only cards in this pack we'd actually take. So I'm just going to put it in the sideboard for now. I actually thought this was a 4-drop that was real good, but it's not. So I'm going to take this Subtle Strike. I could see playing the Midnight Oil. I think Subtle Strike's better here. We have like a real combat-y deck. We have a real attacking deck. I'm going to take Subtle Strike. Iron League Steed. Well, that's a dude. We're going to need some cuts. Midnight Oil is oil, not gas. Okay? I don't want to ruin your ideas there. Inventor's Apprentice, Thriving Rats, and Wayward Giant are all pretty reasonable. Wayward Giant's actually very good, and I don't think we actually need the 2-drop here. Yeah, I'm going to take this Wayward Giant. It's a big dude for the end game. Oh, I like having a rush. Yeah, I'm going to take this rush. I'm going to take out Ravenous Intruder. We have a million cuts to make. Wow, this Brazen Scourge came back? Live Fast came back? I think we're much heavier black, and I'd rather not have a double black spell. I do like having a Ruinous Gremlin in the sideboard, though. Eh, whatever. Night Market Lookout's fine. Meh. Meh. Wayward to Enraged. The scale of giant. Not a single rare in our deck, unfortunately. I don't think we drafted a single... Well, we drafted this Dark Intimations foil. Like ballers. Alright, let's see what we're cutting here. Nope. Nope. Maybe Infestation. I'll cut this Dreadnought. That seems terrible. I don't actually care about Emerald Gear Smasher. I don't think we have that many artifacts. God, we have to make a million cuts? This is super sad. Frontline Rebel is also just worse than this guy, right? We're barely red at this point. Take out Gremlin Infestation. Card's a little narrow. Aeronaut doesn't seem great. Like, we don't have a ton of ways to sacrifice things, but it is a 3/3 flyer if it works. We also have Defiant Salvager, so we can, like, sack the Implement of Malice, draw a card, and play Aeronaut. I think Aeronaut's fine. This is definitely an uncommon. You're thinking of the one that gives other combat steps. You guys don't like Reservoir Walker? The energy seems relevant for both of these creatures. The life is nice. If we miss the 6th land, we can improvise and cast either of our Enraged Giants. I would also rather be cutting. Fair point, fair point. Can't complain about having too many cuts, I guess. How many creatures do we have on 3? 3 creatures? That's rough. For tricks, we have Subtle Strike, Rush of Vitality. I'm going to take Live Fast out. Maybe it doesn't add up to 5 mana. I don't know. Fireweaver? It does, but we have like Sly Requisitioner, so we can like sack an artifact, sack another artifact, gain 2, deal 2. Like I think it's. We also have Welder. Like I feel like this game could come down to incremental points. Why don't we try to talk to the Giants? Try to figure out why they're so angry and help them through whatever it is they're dealing with. Oh my god. I haven't played Solvent, but I had it played against me, and they got to 7 mana pretty quickly. I was pretty impressed. I'll take out Live Fast. I think this is our deck. This actually seems very good. I'm okay with this deck. We have a Essence Extraction and a Gilded Aetherborn. I think this might be a 10-7. Especially because we don't even have that many red cards until turn 4. We have 1 Reckless Fireweaver. Yeah, this is rare for me, but I'm going to 10-7 it, and then we're going to play it like this. 10-6 is a bit much. I will join this old Matcherino. Play first. A little slow, but we'll keep it. I'll deal with it. Look at this 1-2. I'm going to give that dude a -1, and we'll give my dude a counter. And we're just going to play this dude that is... That is a... Look at this, Dueling Death Touchers. Oh, it got bigger. This is real sad. Man, my guy still has Death Touch. I think we just attack. You probably block here. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Right. So you're just going to block here. We could Subtle Strike, put a counter on this guy. We also put a counter on our 1-1. That doesn't really do much, though. But counter on this guy doesn't do much either. Hope they double block. Oh, man. Good times. I think we're just passing here. Although this guy does have Improvise, so it's nice to think... Actually, ooh, make 2 guys with this guy on turn 4. On turn 5, we can Rage Giant. Yeah, let's do that. Do hope we hit a land here, though. Huh. Huh. This is a bold move. Gain 2. That was a 2-for-1 if I ever saw one. And you can't attack us. That's wonderful. I hope you forget that this guy's indestructible and death touch, and you attack. That's all I want. That's what we're talking about. And we're gonna make a 1/1 here. Servo. And we're gonna make a 1/1 here. This is a chance where, like, if you want to block this guy now, it's totally fine. I felt bad. Should have let opponent take it back. You got to be cutthroat at these pre-releases, man. Do we just triple block this guy if they attack? Seems terrible. I mean, if they want to trade 4/4 for this guy, which has a million counters on it. Seems fine. Good dealerino. So if we draw land, we can go sacrifice this and put a Night Market Aeronaut into play, which is good. We did not draw land. But we could draw it off of this guy. Nah, we're just going to play the 4/2. And assume you don't have, like, hazardous... hazardous conditions? That's what it's called. What are you doing? Oh, how tidy! Oh, that's so tidy. You didn't gain any life, though, because you don't have any artifacts. That's real sad. I guess you get 3 energy. That's cool. That's cool, okay. Pretty sure we just killed that dude. Oh, and we win. What do we have scryed? Put that on the bottom. Draw on a mountain. Draw on a swamp. Draw on a mountain. Okay. Well. So what did we see? Bunch of nonsense. Hazardous conditions was not in play. The hazardous conditions was not in play. That's what they say in, like, movies when they're, like, talking about a specific thing. They're like, the bomb is not in play. I know. I've watched a whole series of 24. I know. I know how things work in Spy World. I'm just gonna submit like this. Again, we're going to keep this hand. It's got all the colors of the wind. Oh, Ruben Zoo is now auto-hosting. Sweet, Steve Rubin, my boy. That's my boy Steve Rubes. Rubes O'Tubes. No one calls him that. Biscuit 91, you're right. It is a foil rare. I can't even argue with you. Now I have Banamana stuck in my head. Why do you people do this to me? I don't think... Did they call it a punt or did they call it a blowout? I think they said blowout. Yeah, we're not blocking that guy, just so you know. F-Y Izzle, as the kids say. Sacrifice your 2-3. You didn't. You did not. Boop. I bet they're trying to sacrifice it right now. I couldn't do it. No, you'll never be able to do that. Oh, come on. I'm so tired of these trains, man. Remember that time we actually had one in our green-white deck? We didn't draw it once. Why does it need trample is my question. Like, isn't it just as good without trample? Yeah, we still 3-0'd. I just like drawing the train. I got so upset because I've never actually opened one of the trains before. I opened one, and I was like, yes, let's draft it, and then we didn't even get to play it. Like, I like playing the actual cards, too, you know? It's not just about the wins, it's about the interactions. Here comes Trainee. Why is this? Thank you guys so much for getting the song stuck in my head. Mana mana. Alright, so now we're bringing in the artifact removal spell. That kills artifacts, because this train ain't... I ain't having it. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can play both. Mana mana ba ba. Again, I'm really sorry for the automaton song. Automaton ba 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 ba. Yeah, but I sung a different song. Mine was not the automaton song. Yeah, this reckless fire, we were missed like 3 triggers. We just take 9 here and then hope they have nothing and crack back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we can deal 1 point with this guy and also play another 2-drop artifact that we're inevitably going to draw and make sure they deal a million damage. But this guy's got a 1/1, so now they just block. Just sacrifice that guy? What just happened? Oh my... Where did that guy go? Oh, he sacrificed this guy. To activate this guy, to give my 2/2 -3, or my 2/1, or my 1/3. Oh, the 2/1. Seems good. Yep, that's not gonna do it. Alright. Ba-na-ma-na. Ba-ba-ba-na-ba. I'm drawing lands. Ba-ba-da-ba. Wow, that's a lot of lands. Maybe someone was right about the old... Let's bring this bad boy in. Now we'll just take a land out. We're going to see if that works. Yeah, this hand is great. Alright, so right as far we were into Weldfast Monitor. Into Scrapper Champion. I like this hand. That's not actually a Cake song, right? I mean, Cake may have redone it, but that's not a Cake song. That's just that's a Muppet song. That's from like the 70s. Let's go Weaver because we get Weldfast Monitor. I will not block this 1/2 with Death Touch. Oh my god, that guy's real good. And it's got Menace. It's got Dennis the Menace. I'm gonna double block it. I guess I'll trade for a Weldfast Monitor. Can you hit okay? Always yield to that. Oh, that's super annoying. Well, you got me. Why does it have Menace? Well, this is rough. I guess they get to draw a card. We get to hope that you don't kill another one of our guys so we can kill this. They have 6 cards in hand. We have 4. And they have an extra land. They have 3 more cards than us right now. Sure. Come on. Can we get a land here? No? Okay. Well. Yeah, this is nice. We're having a good time. Sherman Poo, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we can't beat any of this nonsense. Sure. So they draw another card. They can pump one of these things. Probably this guy, make it a 3/4. Then they attack, and it's... I'm just going to scoop here. Like, we just can't compete with this. Draw. No lands coming up. Alright, well. Yeah, this is why I'm definitely sticking with 17 lands. I'd rather draw too many lands than not enough lands. Also, if you guys haven't done so, please be sure to follow or subscribe. Subscribing definitely helps me out. And we're trying to work our way back up to 100 some odd subs because we lost like 50 while I was moving. So, super unfortunate. But, it happens. A lot of them are obviously Twitch Prime subs that lapsed. I was a big fan of my GP Orlando special. Oh, well, TMR1010, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. That was one of the most efficient subbings I've ever experienced, which is nice. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate the support. Our opponent's like, Universal Solvent? No wonder you're in the 0-1 bracket, nerd. And then I'm all like, what's your excuse? Blue. Thank you so much, T-Mar. Really appreciate it. I need a haircut. Real bad. If you don't want to play Marty or Jeskai, ooh, that's awkward. Renegade Freighter. Well, first round we play against Rhino Train, second round we play against Elephant Train. Sad thing is we don't really have an answer to that yet. I guess we could just race it. Let's run this dude into your train. Because you can't even crew. You don't even have any vehicles, you don't have any pilots, engineers, conductors. You don't have a conductor. That's what we're looking for. Train conductor. Oh, that guy's a train conductor. Choo choo, my man. Hey, buddy. I'm a real wizard. I don't need your wizard criticism. Your wizardsism. That's rude. How you gonna say I'm not a real wizard? Come on. That ain't right. I'm a powerful wizard in all aspects of wizardry. Wizarddom. Boom. Oh, that's such a good one. Let's get in there for 5. We can essence extract your stupid train if you let me. God, it's so scary though. What if they have any pump spell? Any pump spell is pretty good against us. What if I just want to deal you a damage? John, you're right. I do have a beard, and that is pretty wizardly. It's also real white and gray. Like, look how wizardly this is. This isn't even like black hair anymore. This is just literal white hair. It's like, look at this long strand here. I don't even understand what's going on with my hair right now. Druids of the Coast. Of the Cowl. Druid of the Cowl. One singular druid. Yeah, that's fine. All of these things are fine. Train me, bro. Are you not gonna attack? This is weird. This is real weird. I mean, we're 100% killing this thing whether you attack or not. I don't even care. Do you think I have a thing that can like kill an attacking creature? Like, what are you gonna do? You just gotta get in there, you know? You just gotta attack. Well, you don't have to attack, I guess. I'll kill it anyway, I don't even care. And this is a crew 2, right? Alright, just making sure. Let's make sure. Oh, man. J-Hola. Too soon, man. Too soon. So I hate to waste the point of damage, but I think we put the counter on this guy. Then we have a 3-2 and a 3-2. Then again, this guy being a 3/2 menace. Yeah, let's do that. -1 to you, +1 to you. Sure. I killed all your things. They're all dead. Now I got 2 menacers, 6 power with a menace, and I can activate this guy. That's 7 damage. You go to 2. Yeah, Tien, who that happened to, is actually a friend of mine, and boy, did he feel terrible about that. Like, and the problem is that, like, to the letter of the game, to the letter of the rules, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, combat, when you say combat, is literally a shortcut to declare attackers. I mean, it sucks. It's not ideal. It's not fortunate for his opponent. But, I mean, that's the game. Like, that's the literal rule. His opponent says combat, and if I'm Tien, I'm like, okay, you missed your ability to trigger, to crew. So, let me stack with everyone. If you crew here, if you don't crew here, you have 1 blocker, so you're going to block this guy. You're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're dead to, well, nothing, I guess. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you actually have to block this guy instead, which leaves this guy alive, which means you take... Alright, let's see what happens here. So you crew... If you block here, you take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so you die. So you actually can't block the welder, which is nice. Okay, so you die. You dead. You're dead. I'm gonna bring in this stupid destructive tampering because I keep wanting to kill your artifacts and I have no way to do it. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I accidentally said the F word there. I had slipped. I want to take out the universal solvent because it's a little slower. We still haven't drawn fatal push. We keep drafting some of the best uncommons in the set and we never actually draw them. It's unfortunate. But thankfully, because we just complained about it, this will be in our opening hand next game. With no black mana. It'll be 4 swamps, 2 black cards. 4 mountains, 3 black cards. We didn't draw it. That's fine. This hand is still great. So I'm going to keep it. I mean, Fatal Push is not. I don't know. Maybe it's not that great in Limited, but it's great in general. And that's cool, right? This hand's actually pretty good. However, we did not draw any mountains, which is kind of funny. Oh, we found a mountain. And they brought in this, and they have this guy. Glad you brought in the kill your artifact card, because that's really where we want to be right now. I'm going to say to my opponent, hey, combat? Okay. Look at all these artifact bros. So many trains. I like how that's not a creature, so they actually don't get the bonus from old Lifecrafter's bestiary. I kind of want to play Steed here, even though I'm missing the points from this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That's pretty good. However, we 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to assume it's going to be more than 1 point. Or less than... I don't know what I'm saying right there. I'm going to assume the damage we can deal with this guy by playing it first is going to be more than the 1 point we get from this, especially because we're going to put a counter on this guy. Lifecraft Cavalry. It's actually fine. You didn't have the mana to draw a card. You also don't have any Revolt, so this is just a regular old 4/4. That, if you block either one of these guys, we kill with a rush. I'm okay with everything that's happening right now. So actually it dies to all three of these guys. The only thing it doesn't die to is the 1/1 servo, which is just fine. Bop, 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 bop. This is actually great if you want to block with this guy. This is much better than blocking with the train. 24, you take 3, 4, 5. You go to 6. You're basically dead, I think. Play this, bro. Alright, well. 2 down. 2 down. All right, man. Look what happened when I mentioned the TN situation at the Pro Tour. What a hot mess. This hand seems pretty good. Boop, boop, boop. So many boops. So many boops. Look at all these cards. Also, Resourceful Return's nice. That we have this Universal Solvent. Do I just kill that thing? Doesn't seem great. I think pretty much anything you kill I can... or anything you play I can kill with Essence Extraction, ideally. Oh, Modern Monday might be up. Because someone just mentioned me in a comment, which is kind of funny. And that person... Okay, that I can't kill, which is unfortunate. Nope, still not up. Weird. Wonder why... Hold on. Oh, it is up there. Oh, it probably went to YouTube before the article went up. Okay, cool, it did. Yeah, this is awkward. Now we can't kill this guy and we give you a chance to play it. And I actually don't want to kill this guy. Well... It's real awkward to kill this guy after you've already played the boar. But, whatever. I'm not gonna not do it. We don't have anything else to do here, which is pretty awkward. Like, we just missed the land drop too. Yep, take Quattro. Oh boy, we take 6 next turn. Wonderful. Sure. Jeez. Crying out loud. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm out. I'm gonna take 10 this turn? Okay. Don't tell me to good luck and have fun and then make me not have any fun. I'm gonna take out this Universal Solvent again. I think we should just have the Destructive Tampering. Being able to kill an artifact is just so useful, obviously. Yeah, this is fine. We can assume we'll draw a black. Famous last words. And here's hoping that we can 2-1 here. Did you have an artifact in play? Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Won't get fooled again. Well, that's real sad. Well, next time we can Giant at least. And we can actually deal you a point, so we got some things going for us. Just don't play that 4-4 and we're good to go. Brawler is fine. I don't even care about your dumb brawler. More like Dumbrel Brawler. Because Embrel has a... Why didn't you attack there, I wonder? I guess because we have a million tricks. This big dude. So you can just double block, which kind of sucks for us. We just get to kill one dude. I'm not about that. Yep, get that energy. You got 5 energy. You got a Voltaic Brawler that can only use 1. Okay. I don't think I'll be on Magic TV this week. I have not been tapped for it. Tapped for it. Tapped. I don't know why I said it like that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. If we had a land there, we could actually go land, Implement Malice, other giant. Yep. Kill this guy. And now we can actually get the giant back with the resourceful return, and then we can still play Poisoner. And if we draw land, we can play Implement 2. So many things. And you guys are just super chatting about the about this play. It was crazy. Automaton. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's Notorious. That's funny. So I have Iron League Steed, and we should have 2 extra cards after this. We should have 5 cards if this is drawing a card correctly. Should be. Should be. Nope, it did. Implement Aether Poisoner or Iron League Steed here. Why is this guy all up? Look how up he is. I mean, I do like attacking with this guy here, because then, like, no matter how they block, it's 2 for 1. Yep, I'm gonna eat. Oh, I get to choose. Put you in the back. Eat both of these dudes. "13. We can actually just start activating Welder Automaton, and in 13 turns they just die? That seems pretty good, right? Put a counter on your Sage." They're also at 3 lands. They've missed like a million land drops, unfortunately. Which is super awkward for everybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a Soivo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's attack with both of these guys. Make a dude. Alright, now this deck is being reasonable. Now you're being reasonable, main deck. Alright, well, one more game. And we get our 2 packs. Our whole 2 packs. We're just going to submit like this. I think everything on our deck is just fine. Oh yes, Gifted Aetherborn. Sounds just great. That card beats everything they have. Followed by an Aether Poisoner. Oh baby. Oh, a counter on the Gifted Aetherborn? Yes. Okay, well, that's real rude. Well, now we need a land to do anything reasonable here, so here's hoping we draw land. Man, look at all these lands they're getting. They have 6 mana. Now we have 3. This is just basically the last game reversed. Oh my god, I looked over at the chat and you guys are still talking about the crewing in the main phase or in the upkeep, or that's not an artifact. Make a dude. Do. Alright, well. Take 1. 1 more land would be nice. Did I say artifact? I think I meant land. I don't know. Artifacts and lands, they're all blurring together now. I have 3 cards in hand. Can we kill this guy? 2/2. See if this works, or if they just want. Oh, they just want to kill this guy. Sure. You got it. Shock for a Subtle Strike and a Servo token. Deal. 16-16. All right. Now I feel better because now we have Sly Requisitioner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 improvised cards in our hand, which we can play both of if we wanted to. Not at the same time, but next turn. Yep, go to 11. That dude's annoying. So we can actually play Requisitioner. Keep this guy back. Let's play Requisitioner first. And now we'll just... They have no cards in hand, which is just great for us, actually. That's super nice. And we have 4 cards. I'm okay with all of these things. Well, that's pretty good with an Emerald Gear Smith. Gear Smasher. He's not smithing. He's not making things. He's not a maker. He's a breaker. I don't know where... I've been going to Shortstop. Shortstop's been my default store in the Tampa, Palm Harbor, Clearwater area for as long as I can remember. Probably 6-7 years. The problem is that, like, no stores around here ever have drafts. Like, any day of the week in Seattle, you could find a draft. You could be like, was it Tuesday? All right, there's a draft at this store. Thursday? All right, draft at this store. As it stands now, it's basically impossible to find a draft anywhere in Tampa, which is super awkward. Just attack with this guy? I don't feel like we do. Game Academy only has drafts on Fridays as far as I know. Like, yeah, I know Josh. Me and J Mart are good friends. I've known Josh for probably 10 years now. But yeah, it's just super hard to find drafts like anywhere that... I mean, like, also Game Academy's like literally 45, 50 minutes away from me. So the last thing I want to do is drive that far and have them not fire for some reason, so... I mean, I'll literally like to know drafts any day of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, any day of the week. If there's a draft, I'd like to know if it's going on so that I can consider attending it. I think we're just going to pass here, keep up Essence Extraction. They don't have cards, so that's cool. I'm in Clearwater currently. Yeah, yeah, the Oliveros Bros too. Man, yes, Florida has been... I don't know what I'm saying here. Florida has some very well-known guys here. Start my own group. I mean, if I could find 8 people to draft or 7 other people to draft, I don't think we'd have a problem. Oh, get a load of this aggro. Blocks are gonna be 2 on you, 1 on you. Seems fine. Do I Essence Extraction this dude? Cast a card of the paints mana cost, but all row cards not on this month. 3 or less. Yeah, I don't want to have to keep up mana again next turn, so whatever. Sure, you get a free brawler. We gain 3. We don't lose 3. All of this is just fine. We get a free dude from the Iron League Steed. Yep, that's fine. Oh. Well. Interesting. God, we're 1 mana shy for everything. We can't cast a 4-drop and keep Fatal Push Up. We can't cast Enrage Giant and keep Fatal Push Up. I would like to Fatal Push Up to block with a servo and then kill this guy. That seems pretty reasonable. This guy attacking is also kind of frustrating. If we attack, they also just crew this thing, and we're just going to have to pass here. Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep. Do. Block you. Take 2. Sure. Nope, that's not it. Kill that stupid thing. There we go, now we're talking. That's a good dude. Alright, so I feel like I have a little more control at this particular moment. Of course, this automaton might be problematic in due time. Oh, nothing. Interesting. So you could just block with these two, and you get a 1/1 flyer. You can also double ping us this turn, which is kind of obnoxious. But we're still going to do it. And then we're going to play Night Market Aeronaut. Also, sacrificing Implement's nice because it gives us another token from Sly Requisitioner, and it also gets us a card. Oh, no blocks. Okay. Very well, then. We can block Giant with this guy. We can block this guy with this guy. We take 2. We're going to take 4, let's say. Let's say we're at 8 because they can deal us. They have no cards in hand, so they're pretty much in top deck mode right now. I think it's just Giant here. Yeah, it's fine. Could have attacked with Giant, but they can just block with 1/3/3/2. We kill one dude. We just trade Brawler for Giant, which isn't great, so. Also, yeah, like if you, as I've said, if you guys have not done so, please be sure to follow or subscribe. We're slowly climbing back up the number of subs we have. We went down from like 110. And we will be streaming regularly again. Monday. Oh, that's beautiful. Dear. Oh man, this is perfect. Get to keep Rush Up, get to sacrifice this. You have to discard your last card, which is probably not a land because... why didn't you just play the land? That's weird. Wow, rush was exactly what we needed. Yes! I think this is going to be the end. This is the end. My only friend, the end. I mean, you get to deal me 2 now, but now that we've gained an extra, like, 5 life, that's pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable. Okay, we did it. We did it. Alright, guys, on that note, it's about 3 hours. I'm going to actually go grab some food. I have not eaten yet, and it's like 8:30. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Thank you for the subs and the support and the follows and whatnot. Be sure that you do follow or subscribe. It helps me out as a content creator and streamer, and I will be back tomorrow. And we will be playing some more Aether Revolt. Maybe we'll play some Standard. I'm not sure. But either way, thank you guys for hanging out. And I hope you guys have a good night.